Henry Hunter is the famous kid explorer and archaeologist who works for the museums of the Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C. Henry was in search of a lost city in the Mediterranean Sea when someone started sending him mysterious clues related to ancient Egypt. Solving each clue took Henry to a new place until he found himself on top of the Great Pyramid of Giza. Once on top, he found a series of numbers and letters that turned out to be map coordinates. Henry used his map skills to determine that the coordinates of longitude and latitude were somewhere near southern Greece. Henry set sail from Egypt and went north across the blue waters of the Mediterranean Sea. He sailed into the night and awoke the next morning off the coast of southern Greece. The map coordinates took him past a small island that almost touched the Greek mainland. Henry steered his ship into this narrow strait of water between the two land masses. Just as he entered these shallow waters, his navigation computer began beeping to show that he had already arrived at his destination. Henry thought to himself, "This can't be the spot because I'm still surrounded by water." The beach on the mainland looked empty and the hillsides were filled with small farms. The island looked like it had a small village, but the houses were new and the streets were modern. This definitely wasn't the lost city of ancient Greece that he had read about in the documents at the Smithsonian. Henry was looking into the clear blue water next to his boat as he thought about what to do next. The turquoise water was so clear he could see all the way to the sea floor 30 feet below. As he thought about which side to dock his boat, he noticed a school of fish swimming around a long cylinder-shaped rock lying on the sand below. Pause the video here and think about what Henry should do next. Should he A, explore the village on the island, B, explore the farms on the mainland, or C, put on scuba gear and look underwater? Which of these choices relates to the evidence from the story? Henry put on his mask, fins, and scuba tank and jumped from his boat into the warm waters of the Mediterranean Sea. He took his first breath from his tank and exhaled a mass of bubbles. Tropical fish were around him on all sides as he swam towards the cylindrical rock on the sea floor. He wiped away the green slime with his hand to reveal a large column carved out of marble. Henry swam a little further and discovered other artifacts like pottery, coins, and even statues and sculptures. These were the ruins of the lost city of Pavlopetri. This was it. The city must have been lost when the rising waters of the Mediterranean covered it beneath the sea. Who were the ancient people who once lived here? And which of these artifacts should Henry display as the centerpiece of a new exhibit at the museums of the Smithsonian? It is your job to choose one artifact and make a short video to be used as part of a new museum display. Your video will have to include these three things. 1. Describe the artifact and identify the contribution by the ancient Greeks that it represents. 2. Explain why that contribution is important. And 3. Explain how you can still see this contribution in today's world. Before you begin, it is important to recognize that this lost city of Pavlopetri is actually a real place. It was discovered in 1967 by an archaeologist from Cambridge University in England. Many of the pictures used in this movie were of the actual location in southern Greece. Be sure to work hard and do your best on this project. Good luck!